Wonder Kids powers activate. Greetings, listeners. This is your narrator telling another grand adventures tale, Uncharted Destiny, where our gallant heroes continue on their quest to save the world. Let's find out. Speaking of those fine heroes, let's get introducing to them. First up, Nigel.
Hello, my lovelies. It is I, Nigel de Tiger Fluker of House de Tiger Fluker, also known as Randall. Today's little life advice. I don't remember much of this book, which I'm surprised by because this series is pretty wild. So you're a guy who can get pregnant by a dragon who will take you right in your private areas, and your brother's missing. They've been kidnapped by the Knight Templars, and you and your new dragon husband have to go save them while you get priggers and be gay, do crime.
And following up that wonderful It's Always Life advice. And
Who? Me? I'm sorry, it's been a while. I don't have any advice for you. Just look both ways and
Far better than mine.
insightful, intuitive, wonderful as always. And then last, but of course, certainly not least, the wonderful Cerise.
Hello, darlings. I am the lovely Cerise House of You're Too Poor to Know. I am Fritz playing Cerise, and my life advice, probably the most important piece of advice, is support indie comics.
Yo, that's an actual good one. I love it.
Yes. And that is all.
And due to basically life events, we will not be joined today by the wonderful Silverhawk. It will just be the amazing four of us on today's grand adventure.
Yeah.
Actually, the gays were invented in 2001 by David Lynch when he made Mulholland Drive. And then simultaneously in 1993 by Kunihiko Ikuhara when he made Revolutionary Girl Utena.
Where you wanted me to say that catchphrase in the
I love
beginning.
it. Less having you say it and more just catching the heat of the moment, because I always make sure that we're like in the midst of something else once we get the title
See?
rolls in.
I'm unpredictable. You'll never know.
I wasn't fast enough. And now I think I'm going to be stuck thinking about Galaxy High for at least the next 2 days. The last episode ended on a giant boy episode where the male main character turned into a giant. Sorry, that was,
Is
let's
this
start.
like
That was
finished content?
just that one episode. It was the final episode of the series.
Interesting.
Yeah. They also had a drug episode too.
So to
Yes.
help those coming into the episode and for our players, as a recap, you were informed that you were not the first ones to come to this town to deal with things. There was someone much long ago, and ever since their arrival, as what's turned half the town into kind of this abandoned techie nightmare, you came across another adventuring party who seeks out the same beings that you are, though their goals right now are up in the air as to why. Before,
We never asked.
through the acts of brave heroism and totally not one person having to transfer multiple times and almost getting another person killed, cough, cough,
No idea what you mean.
you all made it to the entrance of this large mechanical fortress where a heavy labored and eerie sounding breathing can be heard from within.
It's the man. It's the man we need to go talk to before we probably beat him up.
How are you all wishing to proceed?
First double checking. So I'm just double checking my spell slots because I haven't used them and I currently have 3. How is this door looking? Is it a handle? Does it look like if we get close enough we can push it open? Maybe an auto door we never seen before?
Pretty much, it is the sized opening that you could pretty much fit a charter ship into.
Okay, so it's like a big open hangar door.
It is.
Okay. So there's not much sneaking about. I could turn into a giant bear, perhaps,
Well,
and then go in.
I was always taught that it was polite to knock. We could try that.
Nigel will shrug and knock on the side. Knock, knock, knock.
So basically, you take a step forward.
Yep.
Yeah. As Nigel takes a step forward, there is what you can describe as very much a rumbling sound. But not just like, the rumbling of earth, or it almost sounds like a really loud rumbling, like you would hear from a hungry stomach.
Oh?
Suddenly, underneath all of you, almost as if like it literally just appeared on the floor, like a carpet, like on top of the floor, but basically underneath your feet, is this face that at first it looks like a face, but then as it grows bigger, you realize this thing is just becoming a gigantic mouth. I need you all to make Dex saving throw.
Yeah. So 7 plus some number, 9.
Dirty 21.
I also have a dirty 21.
I'm now very dexterous.
Noticing Nigel stumble for a bit, and Therese, each of you taking an arm, are able to help Nigel off of this mouthy platform, only to notice your good friend Silverhawk is trying to attack it before suddenly he pulls deep into this mall before it starts spiraling, the image distorting, and then getting smaller and fades away.
Ow. Ow. Looks over at Wera and Orvia. Is he gonna be alright? I think he got eaten.
It does appear that way, yes.
This is Orvia. By the look of it, it looks like they took a preemptive strike on things. That is gluttony.
Oh.
Well,
Makes sense.
not him per se. You get the point. It seems he basically wanted to deal with you before you reached him.
By eating us.
He is gluttony.
It would make sense.
Oh, you're surprisingly calm. Then again, I guess you weren't almost eaten.
You notice that she is hovering at least like half a foot off the ground.
Must be nice.
And then
Okay.
after you say that, you all of a sudden notice feet step onto your shoulder and climb down. Martus was on top of your head.
I don't think I was the right one to hide on, but I'm glad you're all right too.
She nods in agreement, like, yeah.
I look over at her. If I fallen, would you have tried to help me get out, or would you have just saved yourself? No judgment. I just want to know.
She looks off to the side as you see like a small bird with 3 dots fly above her head.
I'm gonna take that as a let's not talk about this anymore. Okay. Ooh, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow. Okay. Who's ready to go inside and go talk to this guy with some bear claws, perhaps?
I'm prepared.
And
Even though I'm starting to see a pattern with all of this, let's go and talk to our new friend.
precisely. I don't know what you mean by pattern. Maybe I shouldn't go in claws a-blazing.
Probably not the best idea if you want to use your words.
Use my words. Okay. How's my breath? Nigel breathes out.
Using your words can be quite useful, but it is best one knows when words have failed and violence is, or we'll say action is necessary.
The action would be violence, but yes. I
Not
think we're ready to
always.
go in. Nigel will take the first step.
All right. As the party
After
proceeds inward, there suddenly becomes another event. Sounds suddenly orangey, blinking lights can be seen all over.
Oh.
A loud horn seeming to go off rhythmically before suddenly the largest iron gate you have ever seen comes crashing down, completely blocking off the way you just came in.
Well, that is a big gate. And do we still want to try talking? Or do you think we should do violence?
Okay, what?
Voice
know what
suddenly
exactly-
speaks into En's head. You've been locked inside.
I don't fully know what we would do violence to.
I don't
Fair
either. That
point.
would be a very good question.
I guess we look around. Nigel
Yes.
turns away from the gate and looks further in. He had his back turned the entire time.
There is a singular path forward.
I would like to look around to see if there's another way out.
Roll me
Maybe
a
back
perception.
I'm glad N hasn't given up. Nigel is convinced we're trapped here. We're going to die here. Cerise, you are one of my best friends.
And
27.
you are someone I know.
Through thorough, looking around, trying to see any which way exiting, you've come to the grand conclusion, no.
There's not another way out. Okay.
Unless you have somehow gained the ability to lift this massive iron gate that has crashed down.
Last I checked, Silverhawk got eaten, so no. Look at our
So I
little
was going to
spindly
say-
spellcaster arms.
For once, he could have been useful.
I think he was, actually, no, fuck him. He kept throwing me.
Yes. Well, you being thrown held some slight comedic use. I don't think it had much use to us otherwise.
I don't think it was very funny.
Well, it seems when there is only one path ahead, that is the path we must take.
I would like to try to stealthily go down the path because I just remembered I am pretty squishy.
All right.
Then follow him we go.
No roll needed. Can I just be stealthy? Because I would first.
No, I'm waiting for the roll.
What do you do when your dice says die? I got a 6. This feels like episode 3 all over again.
And Cerise, you watch as Nigel enthusiastically tells you he is ready to sneak in. Then you're unsure if he's just forgot how to or if he's just being humorous as he cowboy straddle walks his way down the hallway, silently humming to himself, I am stealthy, I am stealthing, I am stealthy.
I am stealthing.
Which,
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
which thanks to the barren corridor he's now walking, which is now acting as a small echo chamber, can be heard kind of throughout the place.
Don't be suspicious. Yes, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
And just think, that was off a 6. Just imagine
You're
if you had
doing
failed.
so well, darling.
Shh. We're being stealthy, Cerise. You have to be quiet when we're stealthy. Oh my gosh. I think I need to kill Nigel. This is unforgivable.
I think only you were attempting to be stealthy. I intend to just walk down the pathway.
After you, my lady.
If that's what you want, of course.
Don't be suspicious. Yes, don't be suspicious.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know what we're being stealthy for, because, there's only one way to go.
Yeah.
They're expecting us.
Nigel looks at the ground, looks back at both of you, looks away, looks back at both of you, opens his mouth to say something, looks back down. Don't be suspicious. Yes, don't be suspicious. He'll keep stealthing down the hall loudly.
As you continue down this singular barren corridor, it does eventually end, opening up into a very large room.
Oh God, this man is huge.
The one thing you first notice is that there is not a intense chill, but there is a chill at the air.
It's like walking into my mother's room and getting her cold, unfeeling gaze. Wow, that was weird. That was a weird thought.
Quite glad this dress has layers.
Suddenly, on the walls, the ceiling, and even on the floor, lights suddenly turn on, illuminating the room more and more. You see before you this, what you can only picture is a massive wall of machinery that's been like pancake fused with what you can only imagine is flesh.
Oh, horrifying.
That is disturbing.
It is the next stage of technology. You hear echo throughout the chamber before suddenly, on the fleshy side, this eyeball basically pop open, and on the more robotic side, an circular opening open up to show a glowing red light.
I look towards Orphea. So, talking. Prefer to talk. This gesture at the horror wall.
You see her kind of blanking. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Hello,
come on
Mr.
now.
Wall. They got it. Ed, you got this. Go. Nigel puts a finger towards his nose. Not it.
I ain't touching this one. Come on, little know-it-all. What you got for us?
Sorry, Cerise. Looks like it's up to you.
Fine. What exactly should I do?
Talk to it, apparently.
I was taught how to greet guests by my parents. Hello. Thank you for being gracious enough to invite us into your home. Might I say, the decor is absolutely the most one-of-a-kind thing I have ever seen. I've never seen anything like it.
Your words are continuous and annoying. Everything around me junk. These models outdated. I'm sure you've seen all my overheated projects outside. I need more. Once my expansion hits further reaches, all that you see before you will be like when man first created fire. Amazing at the time, but primitive later on. I must create the ultimate form of automation. I can guess with my vast intellect. Why you might be here. It is those disrupting farmers. You know, when I first came here and offered them a way to make their lives easier, they accepted it with open arms. Why? They enjoyed how bringing in their crops, tending to their fields and everything was done without so much effort. They could relax. But then, of course, I guess they got bored. They wanted to basically continue toiling with their lives, and so they kept telling me, no, we don't wish for your great automatons anymore. Please, remove them. Whether it's all of them.
You can never please everyone. That's just the rule of creation, we'll call it.
Do you think it's going well? And because Reese just agreed with the giant face that says it hates everyone.
Well, I mean, we all have our gripes.
Do you want to hear my opinion? Obviously you do. I'll give it to you. I think these people, these poor simpletons, are not smart enough or creative enough to understand your vision. They do not deserve your vision. Get it away from them. In fact, the closer it is to them, the more worse it will be by, like, just in general. I say, leave this place, leave them. They are not worth your time and effort.
I can't believe she just said it.
You know, I hear your words, and I suddenly throw again my grand genius. I've come up with a grand idea. Thanks to
What
your...
I said, because I think that
Yes.
would be a grand idea.
Thanks to your insightful words, I have found my next subjects to advance my automatation. I knew something about all of you. And suddenly, you see this, like, almost dehydrated, but, like, also sagging skinned hand come up from the flesh section and shakingly point at all of you. I knew there was something I sensed familiar. You'll come from him. This is all his choice. I told him I could do this, and now he's just trying to get rid of it. No, I'm going to show I can do better. I will do better. Automatus. Automata always does better. And roll initiative.
Okay.
Well, I fucked that up.
Now you did great. Fuck you. I'm done rolling this big ass dice.
That is a 15.
I dramatically rolled my dice and it fell off my table. I'm going to take it.
That's why I have this to roll my dice in.
So I want to double check. It says I have advantage on initiative. I roll 2, right?
And you take the higher.
Yeah. Pretty much.
19.
Advantage is the same thing as advantage. Basically, roll twice, take the higher number.
I got a 19, by the way. From the looks of it, looks like Tony also got a 19. As what was yours?
15.
If you take a look at the studio chat, Matt, I put all our initiatives there. And I'm sure N would go before me because my dex modifier is not bad. It's a +2.
Dex mod is a +1.
Really?
Yeah. My dex is at 13, but the modifier is a +1.
Okay. So
It looks like Nigel's taking up the front.
Okay.
Well,
We are going.
I say that for the group. I got to roll for...
Damn it. I was hoping he just rolled a 1 or something.
Who knows? Maybe he gets to roll 100 because I say so.
No.
He's the villain. He was being considerate to his victims. We get to figure out our bullshit first.
I will say, though, yeah, I was actually, like, letting him hear you out.
I didn't have to roll anything. I could have rolled.
You know what? No, it was really interesting. How you decided I was going to go a different way, but like, oh, I was impressed. That was really neat.
When you're dealing with a villain who's like, oh, I am the height of creation and intelligence and whatever, you gotta feed their ego.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
too bad this isn't pride. Anyway,
Damn.
You're right.
It worked. He just wants
All
us
right.
now.
well, I know you
I mean,
have
who
your high
doesn't
numbers
want
and
me?
you're ready to go act, but you'll be happy to know he rolled a whopping 7.
Yay.
So,
Yay.
with his massive dex modifier, he has 7.
Oh, yay.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
I shall bonus action wild shape into a brown bear and go tally roar. Of course,
I
this
love a
brown bear is
bear.
not brown. It is orange with black stripes.
Got it. You've turned into Yogi.
Hey, boo-boo, watch me fuck up this giant flesh mechanical wall.
Hello there, this is Matthew from the Wonder Crits, and I'm thrilled to speak to you about our sponsor, Riverside. Did you want to start a stream or a podcast, but don't know what app to record or edit it on? Head over to riverside.fm with our link in the description. They have several different plans for individuals and businesses. For example, the TTRPG that you are listening to was recorded on the Pro plan with 15 hours of multi-track recordings with separate files for audio and video of each participant. There is no limits on edits. Choose edit off transcripts or color-coded timeline. Don't forget to take advantage of the built-in AI features like silence removal or magic clips to get pro editing with a little effort. All this and more for $24 a month on Riverside Pro. Once again, check out the link in the description. Well, what are you waiting for? Give yourself control during post-production with the full studio experience on riverside.fm.
I'm going to run up and multi-attack.
As you get close, you suddenly hear, not like mega high pitch, but just loud enough that everyone can hear it. A held beeping noise.
Wow.
I need you to roll me a dex save.
Okay, let's go. My bear is... Let's go. 17.
All right, cool.
Did you just try to blow me up? Was that beeping a bomb? Okay.
You're being electrocuted. Suddenly, the floor beneath you becomes electrically charged.
Thanks, I hate it.
You notice this and are able to leap before it charges up to full power, so you will only take half.
Okay. Hey, boo-boo. I had some hot feed right there.
I need to do the roll to determine what you would have taken. I'll do it in your guys' favor. You take 6 points of lightning damage.
Yay! Yikes! Mr. Ranger, you're shocking. Damn, no, that was bad. Bury me.
Okay, now, because this was a sudden thing, if you would like, you can either try to continue that action you already determined, or pass and let the next person go.
I would like to continue trying, please.
All right, how would you like to proceed with what you were rolling?
I'm a giant tiger-skinned bear, so I'm going to... My bite missed. It was an 8, 6 plus 2, but I get a claw attack, so I like to try to maul it, if I may, please.
Okay, how are you planning to do that?
I'm going to run up to the wall and go, rawr. Rawr. I need to describe it better. I want to run up, jump on my hind legs, and then just start scratching the fuck out of the fleshy part, not the metal part.
So you're proceeding forward the same way you did beforehand.
Yes, I'm technically the tank right now, so I kind of need to get up in its face.
I'm going to need you to roll another dex save, but at disadvantage this time.
Wow, how can I do even worse? 6 instead of the 8 I rolled.
Okay. As you proceed forward through the electric field that is still there, you put your paws down and come to the harsh realization that, yeah, it is still there, and take 11 points of lightning damage.
Okay, I'm still a bear. Did I get any closer?
You're just going to charge right through
I
this?
also got no real long range spells, so I kind of have to get in close. Now that I know the floor is electrocuted, once I get knocked out of bear shape, I'll do something else. I got 17 hit points.
No, that's fair. All right, what was the attack for the claw?
Not yet made. Please don't fuck me over. Thank you. 12 plus 6, some number. 18.
Yes, it does hit the flesh.
Don't say it like that. The flesh.
The Flash.
You have marred the flesh.
I got a 10. 4 plus 2. Wait, that's not plus 4. So yes, a 10. 4 plus 2 plus 4.
Alrighty.
And then that's literally all I can do.
All right.
I turned into a giant bear, boo-boo. I need you to pick up the slack for me.
And what are you going to do? You just watched as Nigel, in the most successful way, charged through the electric field in front of Automotus here and clawed at him. It's now your turn.
I think I'm just dumb when it comes to lightning, and I don't know why. God, Nigel must be into it. I have to deep dive into my character now.
I'm going to...
I recommend not getting too close. The floor is electrified. It's electrifying.
Can I see where like the power cables are for this device that's causing the electrical current?
Damn, that's really smart.
Or is it magic?
Roll me a perception.
Perception. 23.
You're able to notice there is a glowing line. How do you notice, like outside from where the glowing warning lights were? That leads to this, I'd say about like a small cottage-sized box.
So it's a big box.
Okay, then I would like to use my bow and arrow to see if I can shoot it.
Alrighty.
17 on my short bow.
All right.
2 damage.
A watch, basically, you just hear, and just, there's
I
now
think you
a,
need to do more damage.
there's now a powered, possibly powered machine box with an arrow in its knee.
Oh, and you proposed to the box. I'm so happy for you.
An arrow to the knee does not mean, well, shit, it does, technically.
Muzzle tough.
You suck. How do I stop this stupid thing, old man?
Why would he answer that? Sorry, I don't mean to break character. But why would he tell you that? How do I stop this thing, old man? Why would the bad guy tell you that? He wants to turn us into robots.
Are you speaking to me? I'm 19.
With that voice?
You
Really?
could have fooled us.
Girl, darling, what happened to you?
You know, I was going to try and keep you intact. Now I'm just going to fully dismantle you.
You sound like you smoke 8 packs a day.
All right. And anything else you're doing in?
We are level 2 spells or 3?
That's
Or we are level 2 equivalent class, so you'll need to double check what level spells you get. Because I'm level 2, but I still only have my first level spells.
I thought
don't
we
get
were
any.
allowed to have our level 2 spells.
That would be determined by your class. So you need to look at level 2 for Bard and see what level of spell slot you get. Because I won't have access to my level 2 spells until we hit the equivalent of the 3rd level. And I have to remember, I only technically have 2 cantrips right now.
I'm going to use a large reduce on him. I'm going to shrink him.
Make him a tiny wall.
For the duration, the spell enlarges or reduces a creature or an object you can see within range. A targeted object must be neither worn nor carried. If the target is an unwilling creature, it can make a Constitution saving throw. On a successful save, the spell has no effect. Everything that a targeted creature is wearing and carrying changes size with it. Any item it drops returns to normal size at once, blah, blah. To reduce, the target size decreases by 1 category from medium to small, for example. Target also has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's attacks with his reduced weapons or unarmed strike deal 1d4 less damage on a hit. This cannot reduce the damage below 1.
So make a con save.
Just make a con save. For me, it would be a concentration up to 1 minute.
What is the DC it has to beat?
19.
Ooh.
Must be nice. That might be my second catchphrase.
All right. Well, he is apparently very consistent on the numbers he rolls. So he feels that. And so basically he shrinks a size smaller.
Yes.
All right. As you all are watching this act of magical etude go down, you notice shifting shapes behind what you can imagine his body was covering.
Is it robots?
Would you like to check?
I'm technically like right there. Can I see? Or are they still being hidden? Because still being hidden, I don't want to see.
You know what? Roll perception and let's see what you actually see.
This will be, no, that's persuasion, perception with a +9. 7 + 9, some number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 16.
16.
Don't worry, I'm slow. Period.
At first, what you're able to see is that it is like a wiggling black mass. But as you focus, you notice is indeed a multitude of what you can imagine is like ant moving creatures the size of a small dog. Well, hundreds of them.
Please tell me you're not part robot, part human.
They probably are.
Oh, thank God.
As far as you're able to tell, they basically look completely robotic. And they are crawling all along the backside of this thing.
Oh,
Ugh.
In fact, you notice as he keeps getting smaller, more of them move from the master where they are more onto him and are literally crawling and seem to be like nibbling their head along different parts of both the metallic and the fleshy part of his body.
like nibbling, like they're chewing on him?
All you can tell is like they're just stuck in their head, so it looks like a nibbling
Okay.
motion.
Okay. Nigel won't vomit then.
You start seeing less of them. And you think, oh, it might be that there's just not as many as you thought. To notice, no, the reason you're seeing less of them is that his body is beginning to cover them up again. He is returning back to his original grotesque size.
Ugh. I don't know what's worse, watching it shrink or watching it grow.
Phrasing.
I guess name your fetish.
I must admit that almost caught me off guard. But luckily, thanks to my bites of the various different creations, be they the Megas, the Gigas, or my more creations, the Terras, my bites help me against your harmful type of doings.
I, the player, get it, and that's fucking hilarious.
I also get it.
Man, I don't understand what you mean. The fuck are you saying? What are these words?
Basically, throw whatever you will to try and affect me. Even if it does, my bites will just get rid of it.
Are my scratches still on the fleshy part of his wall?
Due to how much flesh there is, it's kind of like trying to find the slice mark you made in Jell-O. You're pretty sure, but there's a lot of skin.
Yeah.
So
I turned my bare head to Orbia. We're going to have to kill him. I hope you were prepared for this. This shit is disgusting.
And Cerise, what do you do while all that is going down?
She is seeing as the getting close and tanking the electrocution was pretty useful. She is going to fling out her two fans. They have unfurled. And using magic, she has caught them on fire and is using green flame blade. They are not a blade, but they are her signature weapon. So she's going to use
you want
it.
to run up? That electrical field has been fucking up this bear form.
I'll worry about that later.
Okay.
And she is going to go and attack. And
So you're getting up close and personal?
yes, that is a 20. That is a dirty 28.
Damn.
It is a plus 9 to hit. I rolled a 19.
And I've been
Nice.
rolling fucking sevens. You guys need to fire me. Fire me till I do better.
Hold on to that number. I need you to make a dex saving throw.
Dex, okay.
Yes.
I'm pretty good at Dex, so that is a natural 20
Yo.
plus 3, so natural 23.
She rocks them, she socks them. Shocks them. There we go. She rock them, she bop them, she sock them.
So what does that mean?
I'm just speaking nonsense. So don't
No, I meant, what does that mean for me having rolled a 20?
I'm trying to remember the lovely math that D&D does for jumping.
It's 10 plus whatever her strength modifier is.
My strength modifier is plus 0.
God, I need to go outside. I shouldn't know the jumping rules off the top of my head like that.
Okay, so that's not gonna work. I'll say it to you this then. Through a bout of ultra quick movement and a bit of pirouetting, you have managed to basically step onto and then quickly off of the electric field before it shocks you to get within your melee range. All right. Now you did 20 to hit, and now what is your damages?
Okay, so reading the description, it is the normal damage of the weapon plus the green flame blade, which means I have been using the spell wrong for a very long time. I was just
Is there
using
an extra
the
D6?
the green flame damage. So that is did not show me, so I'm just going to roll on my own because D&D Beyond was being rude.
A little bit.
Yes.
I have a friend in one of my non-podcast games who's constantly just fighting with his D&D Beyond. Like, and roll. Nothing. Let me try that again. And roll. He's got to press the button like 3 times.
Okay, that is a 4 on normal fan damage, and then a 15 on green fire damage.
Nice.
So that is 19 damage.
All right. Now for the fun part. Oh, actually, anything else?
No, that'll be all.
All righty. Well, he's now been slashed. He has been thoroughly insulted. His power box was tickled. And then now he's being assaulted by flames. Truly, if it wasn't for the fact that his face is so distorted, you all would be able to tell just how angry he is right now. And suddenly, he's going to now show you all that, as on the more mechanical side of things, a large, crazed mechanical hand comes into view, hovering above the people closest to him, so Cerise and Nigel, before it comes down upon you.
Now, he's doing a crush attack.
Oh, yes, he is indeed.
Objection. I object to this action.
Okay, that's fine.
Murder is illegal.
You can
Not in
object
this
it
house.
if you have an AC higher than a 19.
An AC?
I'm a bear.
No.
All right.
I'd be a bear.
Be prepared for the questioning.
This should also be a good time to tell the rest of the party. I don't really have like attack spells at this level.
Nope.
That's fine. You're doing great.
I'm about to
Don't
get
have
flattened.
many.
You're doing fine, sweetie.
I'm pretty sure you're going to knock my ass out of my bear form.
I know how much health do you have in your bear form.
17 more hit points before I'm no longer a bear.
Okay. Well, it's okay. You only lose 10.
Only lose 10. Okay. I got 7 left.
And Cerise,
before
you
I'm
lose
no
10
longer
health.
a bear.
I lose 10?
Yes.
Okay.
I do too. Wait, you said everyone?
No,
I'm sorry.
you are too far away.
Okay.
Keep pelting him with range and please. I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm a bear. You can't understand me. And this particular class is looking fucking bear noise. Hey, boo boo. That is how my bear speaks.
As the arm crane moves up into the ceiling to be used for labor. Again, on the mechy side of him, different parts of the mech body suddenly open like a hatch, leaving holes on his body to where 3 large, again, ant-looking machine-type creatures crawl out.
God, it's giving birth.
All right.
It's
Let's
a brother.
What is their initiative going to be?
Hopefully lower.
Hopefully higher, I say. All right, buddy, what do you...
Nothing
Shit.
good but to keep fucking attacking.
Right.
I do more damage in this form.
What did you get? Okay.
Cerise, are you planning to stay in melee for a while?
Why? Why do you ask?
Well, I'm definitely about to get knocked off my bear form, and I'm going to transform into something else.
Okay.
And for the audience members at home wondering, how can I do that? Even though we are using level 2 things, I'm a level 20 druid, so I have unlimited wild shapes. Because that one's not specifically dictated by me being at this level, which will come in handy.
He's cheating.
Cheating, this is what God said we can do.
Why?
Go back and... Oh, God. It's that one asshole who just hopped in on episode 4.
All right.
No
So-
context for what's happening. Go back and listen to like episode 1. Matt literally explains it all.
I kind of forgot, but it's fine.
That's all
I
good.
don't know what they're talking about.
We're like a lot of the things.
All right. Let's see.
The only thing that we have to really worry about is just like the limitations on our spell slots. And my level does technically dictate what animals I have the ability to turn into. The nice thing about a lot of the other features, they're just
All right.
once you got
Well, here's some good news for you.
I'm nowhere close to doing myself.
Of the 3, you guys are faster than one of them.
yay.
Yay.
Without one, it beat us
That means the other 2 are faster.
faster than one.
Yeah, you basically, your initiative, you'll get to act before one of them. Yeah, well, one of
did I
them
beat
rolled
the
a
bear?
19 on his initiative.
But is his modifier better than mine? A +2.
I'm not going to say it because I shouldn't have said for the boss guy, but I will say yes.
Okay, damn.
I just won't say how much better.
That's fair. It could literally be a 3, and he's faster than me.
All right, with that being said, I'm going to do it this way. Of Nigel and Sirius, who wants to have, pick first?
Have them come at me first. I'm being the tank this episode.
All right. Do you want odds or evens?
Evens.
You want evens. All right, then, Miss Cerise, you are odds.
Let them
All
take
right.
my supple bear body.
Wait, Nigel, if you said evens,
Yes.
let's
If
go
it matters, my current
gambling.
AC is 11.
All right.
Wait, is this what's the game?
I know this is the things that crawled out of them.
This is just me being funny because I love that phrase. Okay,
Whoa,
one does decide to basically go after you, Nigel. The other one decides you're not pretty enough for its taste and decides to go after Cerise.
No.
I know. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's just how it is.
My pride is wounded.
Basically, that thing was so eager to come at you, it basically pounces to attack you and soars right over you.
Oh, yay.
He rolled a 2. I'm not even going to add up his modifier to even assume that would have hit you, even in bear form.
Yay.
Hello there, this is Matthew from the Wonder Crits, and I'm thrilled to speak to you about our sponsor, Riverside. Did you want to start a stream or a podcast, but don't know what app to record or edit it on? Head over to riverside.fm with our link in the description. They have several different plans for individuals and businesses. For example, the TTRPG that you are listening to was recorded on the Pro plan with 15 hours of multi-track recordings with separate files for audio and video of each participant. There is no limits on edits. Choose edit off transcripts or color-coded timeline. Don't forget to take advantage of the built-in AI features like silence removal or magic clips to get pro editing with a little effort. All this and more for $24 a month on Riverside Pro. Once again, check out the link in the description. Well, what are you waiting for? Give yourself control during post-production with the full studio experience on riverside.fm.
All right. Or Cerise, does a 16 touch you?
Yes, it does.
All right. Just to make sure, is that matching you, or did it?
My AC is 14.
Never mind, it beats you. Okay. You take 12 points of piercing damage as it basically bites you.
No, my good friend who considers me someone she knows. No.
All right. And now we continue on with your guys, Luke. So, Nigel.
Excellent. I am still a bear. Smarter than the average bear, then. I'm going to attack this wall for its picnic basket.
Damn, your twink death is taking a long time.
Yep.
What are you attacking?
The wall. The fleshy part of the wall specifically.
Yeah, understood.
I don't think my bear claws can get to the middle. Maybe I'll try. But first, bite attack. There's a 12 hit?
No.
Okay. Claw attack! Oh, thank God. 15 plus 6, some number.
21, and yes.
Yes. Eat my 2d6 plus 4. Yeah. 13.
Ooh, 13 points of damage. Nice.
Bonus action, because one of my druid feature things lets me cast spells while I'm in wild shape. So, alright, Cerise, are you looking hurt? Should I even waste a spell slot on healing you?
I think I'm fine.
Okay, then never mind. Nigel has nothing else he can do then. I really gotta save my spell slots. So I'm done. I literally try to bite at the wall, realize my mouth will not contort in a way to bite a fucking wall. And
it's like biting into a large piece of fleshy.
I'm happy I keep missing. Nigel goes in for the bite, thinks about the fleshy taffy, and just sort of ducks his mouth away. Like, no, I can't. I don't want to put this in my mouth.
Yeah. An intrusive thought hit your mind. When was the last time this guy should?
That was legit my first thought.
He kind of seems like an incel, so probably not long.
He says he's 19, so he's probably fucking filthy.
I'll have him equip his battle foot.
No, not the battle fedora.
And it is your turn.
I would like to use, even though we are currently fighting him, Charm Person.
Ooh.
One humanoid you can see within range makes a wisdom saving throw. It does so with advantage if you or your allies are fighting it. On a failed save, the target has the charmed condition until the spell ends or you or your allies damage it. The charmed creature is friendly to you. When the spell ends, the target knows it was charmed by you.
Okay.
I don't have anything to do for attacks, so that's the best thing I could do was save shooting him in the head.
But you have arrows. Shoot him.
You said what save for wisdom?
Wisdom save. Yes.
And what is the DC for that, my good sir?
19.
Figured. It was good to ask.
You have better utility than me.
Hey,
right.
Whoa. I'm being taller.
He succeeds.
Son of a bitch. Expected. So, with that being said, I'm going to knock an arrow and see if I can shoot him in his ankle, kneecap, something. Take him down.
He's a wall, Tony.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm going to give that to you. There's enough lighting.
Can I see his face? I'm going to shoot him in his big ugly eye.
There we go. I'll give you that.
Please don't miss. And can shoot the broadside of a barn.
11.
Maybe not.
And a 2.
Okay. 11 was the final number?
11 was my my attack.
Yeah. That arrow didn't hit the eye. In fact, the arrow didn't hit anything. It was shot. You could hear it fly, and it went somewhere.
Did that fucker eat my arrow? You guys saw that, right? It didn't go anywhere.
It seems there might need to be some atomic conditionation needed for that aim of yours.
No. And he's rousing you.
Are you trying to use some kind of scientific bullshit to say you just ate my arrow and not in the fun way for me?
No, I'm afraid you missed, my friend.
Even though we're in an enclosed space.
You're not supposed to be on his side, damn it.
Sorry, I just had to speak my truth.
Clearly, he ate our poor friend's arrow. Our friend is a fantastic shot.
But that's not what happened. Heroes don't lie like that, even to their enemies.
All right, Cerise.
The line goes, heroes never die, not heroes never lie. We lie all the time.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, that's a personal thing on your behalf.
Well, Nigel just sits in the corner, contemplates his hero life. All right, his giant bear form does it.
Roll a 2d8 sad damage.
He's a giant sad bear now with tiger stripes.
It's okay, big guy. And then patting behind your ear.
He starts purring.
The large fleshy hand just pets there.
Hopefully Cerise can make up for this. Please, I really don't want to put my mouth
I've
on
been
the thing.
attacked by a robot, yes.
It did try to basically flatten you, yeah.
I think I might get some revenge. So I'm going to do basically the exact same thing I did the first time, because that did work quite well for me. So that is
Oh, I'm an idiot.
a 16 plus 9, a 25.
To hit. You got it.
Okay. That is a 1d4, so 1 plus 3, that is 4. And then for Green Flame Blade, that is a 5 damage. So that's 9 damage in total.
Yeah. Also, I do have to ask, does he honestly stink? Because everything I can turn into requires me to put my mouth on that fleshy wall.
If you want specifics, I'll put it this way. From what you're able to determine, it does not look like this being has moved in quite a while.
I don't think...
Given its mass and size,
yeah,
you're pretty sure it probably cannot move.
we're not going with my secret plan A. I'm just going to keep turning into a bear, missing my bite attacks and clawing this fucker.
I was going to say, in terms of you attacking and everything, just not going to think about it. Meaning I'm not going to make you have to do rules. I did it as a joke. You're not going to suffer biting.
Thank you. But if I keep missing my bite attacks, it's all... Now
That's the joke. That basically you just found the bad spots.
That one looks gross. That one looks disgusting. If I just keep missing all my bite attacks this record, Nigel's got a weird mouth hang up thing. It looks like it would feel gross. Confirmed Nigel's not autistic.
Anything else, Rouge?
I have an idea. Young man, if you do not stop trying to kill us, I will call your mother.
Ooh, you heard that, nerd? She gonna call your mama.
We are very good friends, and I can get you in a lot of trouble.
And now she knew his mother.
So you can speak to the dead.
Yes, I can, actually, bitch.
I remember I disassembled my mother at the age of 4 and turned her into a most interesting cleaning.
Turns to Orphea. Talk to him. Talk to him.
I can talk to the dead, actually.
Cerise, I think we need to kill him. He is beyond redemption.
No, I'm just trying to stop him, to get him to stop killing us.
Toby's reaction was priceless. It's just I'm sorry. What?
I'm sorry. Last time I checked, was your mother's name Karen? I dismantled my mother at 4. It sounded like a fucking Heath Ledger impression.
I think Nigel just got over his hang-ups about chewing on this fleshy tapioca. He's ready to put this guy down.
You tapioca.
I think I developed a craving.
Why would you refer to it as tapioca?
Because Matt said it was like fleshy tapioca.
Gross.
I know this whole wall thing is so upsetting in the best way.
I love it. I love horror.
I only putting my mouth on horror.
So you're saying you wouldn't fuck Pyramid Head?
Cerise,
No.
there's a 21 hit you.
Yes, it does.
Oh, yeah.
I can't honestly say no to that. Forgive me, parents. Thank you for listening.
All right.
Your parents listen to this?
Of
You
course, they
take-
support me.
5
support
points
me.
of piercing damage.
I don't know if they support me going down a Pyramid Head, but the show is a different beast.
I would go down, even though he represents bad things.
Yep.
I know my Silent Hill 2 lore. I know the lore of Silent Hill 4. I'm a true fan.
I know none of it. I wouldn't even say I'm a fan.
Technically, Pyramid Head isn't a bad.
He is not. He is a manifestation of the guilt that James Sunderland felt.
Well, that's cool.
Speaking of,
Guilt and a whole lot of other things.
I almost forgot. It's the boss's turn.
No.
Oh, no.
I hope he misses.
I hope he doesn't. Come on. TPK.
Nah. Ban. Got indeed there. Matt, you seem too excited about those damage numbers.
Hold on. Wish I pulled this up earlier.
I dismantled my mom and turned her into a cleaning project. That is some actual incel behavior right there. We have to murder him.
That was some wild
Yeah.
shit. Dismantled my mother. I don't know about you, child, but I feel like I'm ready for slip.
I thought the bomb plan would
And
work.
second dinner. I
You
thought
kinda
shooting
did?
power box would work.
You just didn't shoot it hard enough.
Yeah. You dinked it with an arrow.
It's your fault, God. My arrow, metal.
I mean, he's not incorrect. It's just a wild thing to say to the DM as he's calculating damage. It's your fault, God. I guess that
God,
extra-
I love
I
you
guess that
and you're
does
very
say
attractive.
6.
God, it's your fault. My arrow didn't fly fast enough. I'm just kidding.
God, I love you and you are very attractive.
I mean, that part's true, even without trying to kiss up to God to not murder us. You're very attractive and you're still
God,
free
it's
to
your
murder me.
fault. And there's only one person that can make me happy.
You know what could make me happy? You rolling a dex saving throw.
The boss jumps just to kill N. It's your fault, God. The wall can suddenly move now.
20. Dirty.
Bitch, you better not. Sorry.
Say that again?
Dirty 20.
Dirty.
Nice.
I thought you were like 20, 30. I'm like, how in
2030. 2 years from 2 years. 4 years from
Sorry,
when we recorded
I
this.
chose to speak like James Bond for that moment. 20. Dirty.
Okay.
Not stirred.
Okay. You don't want to know.
I really
You say
don't.
you don't want
But if it
to know.
would make you feel any better, what I was going to say when I said there's only one person that could make me feel better, I was talking about Mr. W. I see you fighting to smile.
I'm not going to be like how it was last time at this campaign. Everything has its order. There's a reason, you know. And anyway, all right. Okay, so from the power box, one thing you notice is besides it looking like the shack, there on top of it is this pole. It's pretty much a little bit wider in the bottom and, you know, thins up as it gets to the top where there is this large, like a little bit larger than a bowling ball sized orb. And along the pole are basically these rings. Now, the reason that comes to attention is suddenly that pole starts to glow. And all of a sudden, there's like the cackling electricity as it powers up from it. And it gets up to the orb, glows.
Well, this doesn't feel good.
Bright illuminating light, not like too blinding, but like light enough that everyone could see it. And N gets struck with 19 points of lightning damage.
God, I had a feeling this was not good.
Suddenly, the power box goes silent, and the electric floor stops making the sizzling sound of basically being empowered.
Well, hopefully we'll have some more time before it comes back on.
And
Does anybody else smell fire?
I smell bacon.
Excuse you, did you just call me a pig?
No, I'm a bear right now. I can smell your flesh cooking.
the mechanical arm descends from the ceiling and points towards the last mecha insect. Wait, I gave him a name. Why am I doing this? The last bite that basically moved. In a brief moment, there was a shot, like you must think like a shot from like a BB gun, where this red gaseous pellet flies and hits the bite. As the vapors form into it, its eyes start to have a bit of a red glow to them. and it increases in size.
Pull to Rita Repulsa, make my monster grow.
And now we start the order round again. Got it. All right. Make Papa proud. Oi, the bear.
Or miss.
Does a 14 hit you?
Damn, it does.
Okay.
In my bear
After
form.
the one that flew over you recollects itself, turn around, and it takes a nice bite of bear.
No,
Nom, 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 nom.
my supple bear flesh.
And you take 6 piercing damage.
Oh shit, okay. I got 1 hit point left. I'm still a bear.
Was that so? I mean, it actually did.
Don't worry, God, I'm ignoring that extra part.
All right. Cerise, because it rolled a number much higher than what you told me your AC was, but don't worry, it didn't crit, you take 9 points of piercing damage as the one near you nibbles on you again. And now, Nigel.
Excellent. Since I'm still a bear and I determined that this fucker's gotta die, we bite attack. Nom, 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 nom. 14 plus 6. I can't figure it out. 14 plus 6.
20.
Thank you.
20.
Dirty 20.
It does hit.
Excellent. Nigel finally gets over his hang up. 6 points of piercing damage. Then I'm going to do my claw attack. Here, 16 plus 6, which is more than a dirty 20.
Yep, that hits.
Slash, for 6 points of damage, I roll 2 ones. That's disappointing. I'm distracted by the tapioca stuck in my mouth. And now I shall bonus action healing word myself. The word of the day is fuck you. I get 6 hit points back. And now I'm finished. Nigel the Tiger Floku is going to fluke you up, Mr. Wall. You 19-year-old punk. You fucking incel.
And while Nigel's having a lovely conversation, it is your turn.
I'm just going to use Primal Savagery.
Savage.
For those who don't know, it is a druidic cantrip. I channel primal magic to cause my teeth or fingernails to sharpen and ready to deliver a corrosive attack. So I'm going to move up as close to the wall as possible, sharpen my claws, and strike.
We are all just going to try our best. We have the heightened potential of level 20, and we are reduced to just clawing its eyes out.
24 to hit.
That hits, folks.
15 for damage.
Thank you.
Man, must be nice. Okay, I'm not allowed to say that, but it was this episode now. I wish I could do more damage.
Anything else?
I'm going to use Cure Wounds on myself.
All right.
Heal 26.
I am going to do something entirely different and do
Nice.
an Eldritch Blast.
Yo.
To who?
There's still the wall and then the big bug thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do the big bug thing.
All right.
Fuck, I forgot about the big fucking bug. Thank you, Cerise.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Awesome. That is 6 damage.
You said 6.
Yes.
All righty.
And that is all.
All right. They subtracted from the wrong thing. All right.
No.
You're lucky. All right. After you use your attack, it goes to attack. However, a little disoriented from the fact that you just thunderbolted it with Eldritch magic. It was off its mark, and you could hear from the force of its clamp that would have hurt.
Pain is Cerise's middle name.
It's actually not. You're too poor to know what it is, though.
How am I too poor?
And then it reverts back to the size it was.
Your middle name is Cerise. You're too poor to know. I understand.
No,
I get it now.
Everyone is too poor to know.
I'm sorry, Cerise. Everyone's too poor to know whatever your last name is.
Everybody hears the power box kick back to life, and the floor behind you sizzle. All right. He reaches up and he pulls down one of those crazy robots from outside.
No.
Except this one is at least 2 times the size of one of them. Boy,
sorry,
boy
2
is big.
times.
All right. Let
No.
me take a quick gander at something. Don't worry. Totally not trying to calculate your survival right now.
Hopefully the odds are in our favor.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do the Hunger Games symbol because I'm a bear. There you go, Cerise.
Do, 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 do.
I need all of you to make a Dex saving throw for me.
Yeah, 14.
All
I
right.
don't think I'm a bear anymore.
That is a 4.
We're rolling hot. Hot, hot, hot.
They are certainly rolling.
Am I rolling for anything specific?
Dex saving throw.
Sorry.
Nope, you're all good.
Rolling in the deep.
21.
Must be nice.
All righty.
God damn it. Shoot me.
Nigel, what was yours again?
It was 14.
I'm trying to remember. It doesn't carry over, it just will take you out of the shape, right?
I don't know about the new rules. It does carry over. I assume we're using old 5e rules because I'm using the bear stats and not my stats for all my saves and such.
As far as I know, it's basically the shape is a complete different thing. So I'm not going to tell the number for you, but yes, you lose your bear shape.
Okay. Go ahead and tell me a number because old rules, the damage does splash over.
Okay.
I don't know about the new rules though.
So for Cerise and Nigel, you take 30 points of fire damage as basically the heavy part of the impact completely washes over you.
So I'll take 23 altogether.
You take 15. You were able to basically brush off most of the explosion.
50 or 15?
15. 1-5.
Oh, Donnie, your primary is a rogue, right?
Changeling bard.
Oh, never mind then.
I'm a
Forget I said
bard fighter.
Okay. I think I'm thinking of Syndra.
Syndra is a rogue. I miss him.
Yeah. Never mind.
All right. We will put a bookmark in this tale to pick up
That's a good one.
next time. Wonderkid's powers deactivate. Now bring this particular chapter not to an end, but to a pause to be picked up next time to see will our fair heroes fare against the Automotus monstrosity Automata. This has been your narrator, your storyteller, and dashing, roguish
So fucking dashing.
being. And with me, we have Nigel, the person who totally didn't do odd things to a tiger.
No longer a bear, and I don't care. Goodbye, my lovelies. Thank you for listening.
The wonderful N, who was totally not sneaking in short rest every now and then.
Totally. Not at all. Not intentionally either. It was an absolute pleasure to entertain this evening.
And bringing in the heat during this fight, Cerise.
It was absolutely wonderful, darling. Please do come back soon.
And we hope to see you next time on the continuing of this chapter, and continuing of these tales on this uncharted destiny. But we now move on to life stuff.
Woo. Anyone like to go first? If not, I will take it.
Currently, the only thing at the point of this recording for JRPG fans, and also just other type of gaming fans, one, for the JRPGs out there, yes, I've come across the news of the new latest Dragon Quest monsters, and I cannot wait to basically tell my experiences about that to everyone. I am, of course, a huge fan and whatnot, and I loved that's part of their spin-off series. I am super excited about it. For the other type of gaming fans, for those who have basically enjoyed the fruits of the 1.0 release of Power World, I have been basically delving into that. I am ever so grateful for basically, or not so much grateful, but just I'm loving basically like they changed up background and whatnot during the tower boss fights. It just adds like some unique expression to it. I'm sadly going to keep this vague. I know it's been out for a while, but like for those who maybe due to life, which understandable, haven't been able to get into it, I don't want to spoil it for you. Next time though, I describe all this stuff that you're on your own. It's been over a while. If you haven't peaked something, I mean, that's on you. But you know, I'm enjoying like the new pals, and it's been enjoying. One thing that's really caught me by surprise, and one thing I'll give a heads up: if you want a more smoother gaming experience, obviously you can play however you want. They have like sliders and choices and everything. I would recommend, even by a little bit, turning down the experience multiplier. The 1.0 experience multiplier now, as compared to before, it's all the same, but they have so many more things that basically give experience. You pretty much toss a stone and you'll probably level up like 6 times.
Yeah.
Well, it's like it used to be. Their major thing was basically the major chunk of experience was just by capturing pals. Well, they upped that a bit because instead of having to capture 12, like if you capture the same one 12 times, you get like experience that before it drops off.
Mm-hmm.
They dropped it down to 5. So they basically upped the amount of experience since there's less of a number you need to catch. But they give you experience for like discovering a new place, for exploring a dungeon, for opening a chest. So with all these new things giving experience, it's pretty much easier to get it. So it just feels faster. Again,
Yeah.
you play what you want, But it has caught a lot of people off guard when they're just like, oh, I'm not going to rush it too much. And they like do 2 things and suddenly they're level 20. And it's like, other than that, again, yeah, play like a lot of wonderful pals, grand experience. Can't wait to basically like, because I'm still like early mid. So I haven't touched upon any of the late stuff yet, but I'm excited to.
Yeah.
It's going to be really interesting. We can finally go to that tree that's basically been a 2D image before the 1.0 release. Now it's actual place you can go to.
Took long enough.
Yeah, I'm excited. Hey, for all the Power Worlds had to go through, for the fact that we got what we got, and the fact that basically just how everything works, and it's just an enjoyable experience, like, you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah,
You know,
I jumped in before, like right after the update. I haven't done anything, but I can see the visual changes and I'm excited. I want to stream it.
Yeah. Because like I've always been the mind where it's like, yeah, I get it. I'm excited. I love like certain types of games and all that stuff. But I am one of those people that I'm a firm believer that I would rather a company take their time so that when they deliver something, it is something that's just like, you know what? Yeah, this was worth it. Because I'm sorry to say, and I'm not going to point names, there have been many different things of games I used to like or wanted to try where they were like, we hit this point, we basically put out what we could and all that stuff, and it shows. It's just like, it's like, you know, I would have been okay if you basically took a bit more time, because like I just watched something that should be on the ground, T-pose flying through the air, and then like a few months later, they have like a novel's worth of bug patches. And it's like, I get it, but at the same time, it's okay.
Take your time.
Again, other than the nerding out of all that, something else. You know, I'll leave it at that. Leave it the suspense and the curiosity of what other information I have to tell. So that's it on my end. Anyone else?
I'm currently on hiatus with my streaming, but I do feel it is possible to make a return soon.
Yay.
I've been doing audiobooks. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I'm in a 10-book series called the Fortune Academy series. Lo and behold, halfway through the first book, I didn't realize it was a spicy series. So, yeah, it's fun. Not sarcastic.
How burnt out you are.
Huh?
It depends on how burned out you are on so much sex in a book.
A little bit, especially considering it's a bit out of my comfort zone for what I'm typical for.
Don't worry, if you're anything like me, eventually it will become background noise. And you'll pray that nothing important happened in the sex scene.
It's more along the lines of polyamory. Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Or like a harem.
Made me think the song. Every time I hear that word, it's like, and polyamorous.
Cult of Dionysus.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good song.
I'm not trying to sing it too much.
But yeah, overall, it's a good series. It's fun. Very, very, very heavy into these fantasy genre, like magic and angels and demons and all that. All of that.
Nice.
Even like the Greek gods. And it's fun most of the time. But aside from that, I don't really have any other updates. Passing the torch.
My book is on the opposite end. We go into the cyber world with lit RPGs. I'm currently listening to Pixel Dust. It's a 3-book series. I mostly recommend it because book 1 says the word gay, and not like implying someone's gay. They actually use the term gay as the way God fucking intended, which if you read as many lit RPGs as I do, that is truly a outlier because we don't get gay. If a lit RPG goes past 5 books, you might get a gay person. Otherwise, everyone is painfully straight. So not only do they say gay, one of the characters is discovering their gender fluidity. Another character just came out as gay and is in love with the gender fluid character. And I'm like, at first you think the story's setting you up for your bitch basic straight. Here's a main male, here's a main female. Of course they're going to end up snogging, but no, they don't. And I'm like, the main OTP might end up queer, and I'm down for it. Hell, the one male main character and his discovering their gender nonconformity self best friend might end up together. We don't know. It's unlikely, but I hope they do. I hope we end in polyamory because it would work out for everyone. Honestly, don't need love triangle bullshit. God, sorry, I went on my high horse there. This is by D. Petrie. It's in the description. Otherwise, for actual life stuff, by the time this episode comes out in August, hopefully I will have gotten some more writing done. I'm aiming to do more of that because I like writing. Otherwise, I live under a rock and in my gulag working on the show. Like, comment, subscribe, people. That is another intended threat. Take it away, Cerise.
Hi. My main life update is I got hired, which is very nice. Because I've been worried about not having a job for a while, so now that is no longer a worry. For book updates, clearly the most important update, I am reading, let me get the title. Hold on, because I'm listening to the audiobook, The Great Win by Alan Moore, which Alan Moore is we'll say, interesting comic writer. He's written some great things, but he's also just a very interesting individual. So I'm excited to read his prose. This is a kind of, it's going to be a tetralogy of 5 books, and like each book is going to be a new decade in the history of an alternate universe London where there is magic. Sure. And seeing as Alan Moore is a real-ass wizard, I am very interested to see how he writes magic.
Yay.
Yes.
Well, let me do the shout-out unless someone else wants to give it a whirl.
You got it. You know those names.
I really don't. I have my list pulled up, though. We would love to thank Kaleem, Anthony, Ant, Haley, Paul, Marissa, Dr. Feelsgood, my dad, Amanda and Lauren, Willis's daughter, Will's World Radio Show. Willis is co-dad to his daughters and give us a shout out one time, show him some love. And we like to thank David, our Big David, and Cinnamon Hip Hop. Did I say it correct, Tony? Cinnamon Hip Hop?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for commenting on Wondrous Tales and Reveries. Feel free to do it on other videos too. All of you should leave us a like and a comment. I would say subscribe, but I know like most of all of y'all who listen here, please like and comment. Please, for the love of God, for the love of me, and Matt, and Cerise, and N. That silence stays in because I'm staring directly at you, the listener. But anyway, who's ready to do the outro song? Cerise, start us off this time.
Why me?
Because you don't do it. And
I don't know the word.
No, I just chose you at random. You know,
I don't
Please
know
We Will
the
Rock
word.
You. Do that. Do We Will Rock You.
Okay.
We
Crit.
are Wonder Crits.
Boom, crit.
We
Crit.
are Wonder Crits. Woo. You know, I think this is just our thing to never get this correct. Thank you so much for listening to the Wonder Crits. This has been Matthew as our DM and narrator, your co-editor and administrative head. Hey, that's me, Randall, playing as Nigel J. Tigerfluker, our head editor Tony playing as N, our secondary DM Astrid playing as Cerise. Music production by Pro Cactus, Pro, our friend Luke. Administration assistance by the Deep Cove Man. Art done by our own Superhawk, Wilis. Sound effects attributed by Pixabay. Support us by following us at WonderCrits on X and at official WonderCrits on Blue Sky. If you enjoyed the podcast, we release episodes on Friday. Look forward to our next episode to drop on September 18th. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a wonderful day and roll wonderful crits.